Do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for up and coming videos.
What does it actually take to make a good boxer? Which is normally a good question to kind of ask. But let's be honest, in boxing, it is a very hard sport. So it takes a lot of things to bake an amazing cake, to create an amazing talent who can go on to big and better things and progress, keep on progressing. So one of the first things what I'm going to say is that in order to be a good boxer, you have to have discipline. One of the things you have to have is discipline. Okay, so under the banner of discipline is a lot of different things. Okay, you have to have the discipline to live that life. Okay, that healthy lifestyle. Okay, so you got to make sure that you're training consistently. You got to make sure that you're eating right. You got to make sure that you're drinking right. You got to make sure that you're getting to bed on time to make sure that your body's recovering and ready to go again for the very next day. Number two, you have to make sacrifices. Sacrifices you have to make. Now, when I say sacrifices, you can decide whether you want to go drinking at the weekends, okay, and partying at the weekends. You can decide whether you're going to be going out with your mates and having a good time, or you can decide whether you're going to focus on your sacrifices and say to your friends sometimes that I can't make it, I can't do it, I can't go out, I don't want to go drinking because I've got training in the morning, or I'm preparing myself for a fight. Okay, that's number two. Number three, you've got to have some form of talent. You've got to have some form of talent. Now, for me, this is my belief, you're going to have different types of fighters. You're going to have guys who actually can fight, yes? They've got that mental strength to actually can fight, okay? And you're going to have guys what not really are that type of individual, but they work on their craft and become a lot better at their skills, okay? And are able to imply this physically in a ring environment, in a boxing environment, so that's going to make them become better at what they do. So, as I said, you have two types, okay? The ones what naturally can fight, but they may not have the right attitude, okay? Or you may have those what can fight, but they're not willing to live that life, that discipline, what I was just saying, okay? And then you also have the ones what are not exceptionally brilliant, but when they work at their craft, work at their skill set, keep on continually learning, they tend to go on and do a lot of better things. So what I'm saying is, sometimes it's not about whether you can fight, even though it is about whether you can fight, but it's about what you putting into it to get better and better and better. So that's number three. Number four, boxing is not about anger. Boxing is about control. So one of the answers is, in order to be a good boxer, you gotta learn how to control yourself in that ring. Obviously, getting hit in the face, getting hit in the body is not a nice thing, and it's quite easy to go into a rage. But you have to learn to control and be patient while you're in that ring, because sometimes it may not go your way. Okay, and then obviously you got to take your time, be patient until hopefully within a fight or within a contest things do turn around for you. You've got to know. Okay, the other thing to make a good boxer, you got to know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and be willing to work on your weaknesses, and also be willing to also work on your strengths. Okay, again, I'll say this and I'll repeat it. We all have strengths and weaknesses. You've got to know how to work on your weaknesses, and you also got to still maintain and work on your strengths also. Okay, you've got to be coachable. Okay, you've got to be coachable. Unfortunately, some fighters are not coachable. That's why they don't progress, and they're not coachable that in the sense of they have a certain attitude towards their coach, which makes it actually an impossible process for the coach to kind of coach the boxer. All right, right. You have to have amazing fitness. We know this. You know, going in the ring and fighting for 3 rounds or even 12 rounds is not an easy thing to do. But it's one thing what you have to learn, develop, put in your work, in your own time, do your runs, okay, work on your conditioning, work on your resistance training. As I said at the start, you've got to learn how to live that life. Okay, so that's my short video, guys. If you really want to become a good boxer, these are just some of the things what you actually have to work on. And honestly, if you do work on just half of these and 90% of what I've just said, you can become a good boxer. Honestly, you can become a good boxer. You may not think it at the moment, but if you're willing to work on it, you definitely can become a good boxer. Right, listen, my name is Coach Martin Gooden, and I'm available for coaching. If you're interested in learning the rudiments of boxing, okay, or if you're learning in getting yourself very fit through using boxing and the strength and conditioning preparation, what it takes to get you lean, strong and fit, feel free to get in touch with me at info@cptuk.co.uk or visit my website, which is www.martingooden.co.uk. Have a great day.